All right. All right, so this is Last Oasis. This is a full PvP loot survival game, which means that if there's enemies around, they can come and loot your body and steal everything that you have on you. And I played it during the initial launch of early access, and I think it's on its 4th season now. And yeah, I just wanted to see how the game has progressed. My friends are playing on a different server. I wanted to do a little bit of a solo run on the official server just to see how things are, and yeah, I just wanted to run through, show you guys the game, see what is, just see how things have progressed. And I just thought the official server would be the best place for that. So yeah, let's get this going here. Let's gather some wood. Another thing I forgot to mention about this game is there is a grappling hook, which I don't know if you start with it. Oh no, I think you have to unlock it. The grappling hook is one of the best parts of this game. Just, you know, any game with a grappling hook is immediately better because it has a grappling hook. All right, we got to make a beat stick. So the way you attack in this game is you swing in which direction you flick your mouse. So you can see he's doing different directions depending on how I'm flicking my mouse. And it adds a nice little extra strategy to when you're fighting people. It makes it makes the fighting seem a little more strategic and a little more based on skill rather than purely based upon your power level, which is always a nice addition to me in games. Oh shit, monkey. How do you F? Oh, I see. How do you F, you know? Because it's a survival game, you're upgrading all of your weapons and armor and inventory, and you want to make better axes and better pickaxes so you can harvest better materials and so on. And the coolest thing about this game is your mode of transportation, because it's kind of like your house. Alright, find a fragment in the nearby walker wreckage. Is this the tutorial? Am I actually in an oasis? How does it know that there's a nearby walker wreckage? So walkers in this game are big, huge, spider-like wooden vehicles that you traverse the land with. So they're basically the cars of the game, but they also count as storage and basically your base. They're basically walking bases, is what I'm trying to say here. Now, I don't know if I'm in any danger during this tutorial. Typically, when you're playing this, you're always looking over your back in case people are rolling through, because if you're playing this kind of game, you're usually playing this because you like to ruin other people's days. Because that's kind of what draws you to a full loot PvP game, is fully looting other people and punishing them hard for losing a battle, which I enjoy, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I like the intensity that brings, and the feeling that everything's on the line when you're fighting somebody. So now I can build a sand bed. So if someone found me right now and murdered me, they would get all of this, which for them would be all worthless. Honestly, one fragment is the only thing that would be noteworthy, and to these guys, that's nothing. They'd pick it up just because. It'd be like picking up a quarter. If you see a quarter on the street, if you're the type of person to pick it up, then you're the type of person that's going to pick up that one fragment. Now I got my my bed, my sand bed, nicely made right here. Protects me from the elements. Alright, so Rupu are these like monkey things that try to kill you. Honestly, in the beginning, you really want to buff up your running and endurance, because if you have to run away from somebody, you definitely don't want to run out of energy. Because for the most part, you're not going to win because you're stronger than them. You're going to win because you can kill them, get in and get out quicker than their backup can get there. So this guy right here is someone who just logged into the game. So if I wanted, I could bash his head in right now, but it's not really worth it. And for all I know, he has friends somewhere waiting for him to join them. And in this game, as much as you want to run up to somebody and start attacking them, you have to be very strategic about it. You don't want to start a war with somebody if you're not ready to run away. Resource gathering in this game is actually pretty fun because you're constantly looking over your back. You're constantly kind of worried that somebody comes in, and you're always thinking of an exit plan. If you go into a little area and you're like collecting flowers or something, you're always trying to think of, if someone rolls in on me, how am I going to get out of here? Can I survive if, you know, they're coming from two different directions? And you just kind of want to just be on your toes. And there's definitely times I don't want to play that kind of game, but when I do want to play that game, that kind of game, this game definitely makes me feel like that excitement. Okay, that'll be enough. As you can see, I cannot use that stove because it's not mine. So if you roll up on someone else's ship, you actually can't use it because it doesn't belong to you. However, you can break it down to its... You can actually break off like the legs and the security on it, so you can steal everything that's stored within that vehicle, but you can't actually operate it. So as you can see, using a hatchet is more efficient than using a club, and that's kind of what every survival game is about. Start with the weakest tools and slowly upgrade your way up to the best tools. Alright, now we get to probably the best part of this game besides the grappling hook, which are the vehicles. So we're gonna unlock the walker. This one's called the Firefly, and we have to build it, which is gonna take a lot of materials. Another thing people complain about this game is just how big the grind is, which ends up translating to the reason why people hate huge groups of players that just come and steamroll everything. Because if you're a team of 4 people and you're trying to gather resources to upgrade your tech tree, but you're competing with groups of 40, obviously all the desired resources are going to be a lot harder to gather, and you're going to have to be a lot sneaker about it. So, and then you get into a territory where they keep progressing faster than you can progress, and it's like a vicious cycle that, you know, in most things, if someone's ahead, it's very hard to catch up to them because they keep getting further and further down the road of building up their empire, you know? Alright, so there is a sickle that you can upgrade that lets you collect way more fiber. And eventually, actually, you can get an upgrade for your walker that harvests the fiber when you run over it, which is pretty cool. So you can just drive around while collecting a bunch of different fibers and other materials. It's kind of like a tractor or something of that nature. All right. Boom. So this is the Firefly. It might not look like much right now, but it gets the job done. Look at this guy go. Isn't that just the most adorable spider you've ever saw? Even though it has 4 legs. Actually, this is called the Firefly, not the spider. My favorite vehicle is called the spider. But they get bigger and bigger. This is maybe a little bigger than the spider, but only one person can drive it, and then maybe like 1 or 2 people can fit on the back, but for the most part, it's just for solo use. Pack a campfire onto your walker. Place a campfire on your walker. Optional. Why is that optional? Oh, see, there's a... I caught a monkey, guys. Look. So you get out of your vehicle, and you smash some monkeys in. You smash that monkey face. Okay, and then I can place it on here. So you can see I can place this stove anywhere on the ship that's green, and obviously anywhere on the ground I want. So let's put it at the back there. So now I got a mobile stove. And that's where the crafting and gathering feels really good in this game, is that you just get to move your walker around. And you can have your crafting base with you as you craft stuff. So you kind of get that instant reward when you find what you're looking for, because you can just go to your ship and start gathering it. Obviously, given the fear that you might get jumped, other than that, hell yeah, I want to get this grappling hook. There is fall damage, so you don't want to get too crazy with it. But you can see you can get crazy with it, you know? And I'm pretty bad with it. People can get pretty crazy with this. But, you know, any game that can... where you can swing around like Spider-Man, that's a game I want to play. This does not look like your typical map. It makes me think that this is actually a tutorial map. So maybe I'm not in as much danger as I think I am. I guess we'll just have to see. But as you can see, going downhill definitely makes you go faster. And going uphill makes you go slower. So you also have to keep that in mind when you're making sure that you don't get killed by somebody. But yeah, this game becomes a lot about just planning your plan to like get out if things get a little too dangerous. So you don't want to park your Firefly in a position that's going to take a long time for it to start moving, because in that case you might just straight up have no time to get into it and run away. So when you're going through here, we're gonna see this guy's walker, and has wings and a symbol on those wings and a color, and that's how you tell what faction they're part of. So everybody's gonna have a different color and symbol depending on their faction, and that's how you can tell whether or not they're people you gotta look out for, or if they're not that big of a deal. Because if you keep getting killed by the same flag, then you know most of those guys are going to kill you on sight, and you don't want to get too crazy in terms of proximity to those guys. So this is a war chief. This is definitely going to be a guy you got to look out for. He's going to block a lot of your attacks. You can do AoE damage, as you saw. For the most part, they're not that bad. Especially once you get the hang of their controls. They take a little while to get the hang of, because it feels really weird just to flick your camera around while you're trying to fight, but after a while you get used to it. So you want to come here and you want to harvest all this. I was always really bad at getting inside of these places, but so far not too bad. I see these things are still awkward to hit. Oh, I forgot that these guys throw these things. Oh my god, that's not good. Okay, oh, no, not good, guys. No! Alright, well. Luckily, when you get killed by a bunch of apes, they don't bash your skull in until you're completely dead. So you have a little bit of time to regroup yourself. But if I die again within a certain time limit, then I'm dead for good. So I currently don't have any bandages, which is not a good look. And these guys should just start attacking me immediately, yeah. So what I want is to build some bandages. Oh, I blocked that way, but that's fine, I guess. See, a situation like this is where you get rolled on by somebody and just immediately killed. Luckily, monkeys are dumb. Even though I just got killed by a bunch, you know? Oh, that's how they get you. If they climb on top of your ship, and if he was doing the proper strike, which is a downward strike at my head, then I'd be scared, but luckily, he's just tripping balls. And he's decided that it's not worth it. I don't remember the layout of everything, so I can't remember where all the goddamn treasure is. Oh, let's actually see how this stick handles a little chief here. Oh. Oh, no, just took that to the dome. Can I not block? Okay. Okay. Alright. Get smashed by monkeys. Ugh, that's where I am right now. Who needs PvP when you just die to every monkey you fight? Who needs the excitement of humans killing you when you can't even kill the computer? Uh-oh, I'm out of stamina. Uh-oh. Come on. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh! Oh no! Alright. Oh. So this is a bigger walker. I can't remember, what is this one called again? Can't remember. But that's how you know there's people around. I think this is a monkey. Oh no, that's a person. They'll probably kill me if they get the chance. Oh shit, I don't have water. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, he's killing people? This might be a front, you know? They kill a couple guys so you let your guard down, and then they swing at your face. I'm gonna think he's on my side. Alright. He didn't stab me yet. It's never too late for never. Let's see if he's said anything to me. Well, he's off. I thought I was for sure getting grief there. I thought he was gonna pull the old, oh, I'm just gonna help you kill some monkeys. Just kidding! Stab, stab! Bludgeon, bludgeon. Boom. That's how you do it. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it. Oh, god damn it. Alright, let's flip this son of a bitch. Get a moving. Get a grooving. So yeah, it's pretty cool because in this game you can, if you have a bigger ship, you can kind of carry around a bunch of refining stations and kind of refine as you go, and it feels nice to have a base that you can move around and store your items in and Feels a little more efficient. Just a good level of quality of life. And because it your ship functions as your base, it also moves around, so you kind of feels like a mount that you can get around the map quicker. And there's different ships that have different purposes. There's like bigger ships where you can store way more inside the ship. There's they'll have more surfaces, so you can put a bunch of stuff on the outside of ships, which can range from something like a bunch of refining stations for all the resources you gather, or a bunch of weapons for combat if you want to grab a ship and then start attacking other people. Alright, just moving through. Nothing to see here. Oh. Shit, that was scary. So yeah, knowing the map is pretty important. If you're running away from people, obviously you don't want to take the wrong turn and end up in a dead end. Because then you're dead. Or you have to abandon your Firefly and just start swinging around. And as you saw earlier, I swung to my death, so that's always not a guarantee to escape. Honestly, right now I'm in the tutorial stage, so this is a pretty boring representation of what this game is. If you like Rust, that's kind of the appeal of this game. Like, you just it's definitely funner with friends. You all get together, you build bigger ships, you go into different missions. It's more of an open-ended game where you are kind of choosing how you want to play it. So you can either try to upgrade everything and constantly harvest and get stronger, or you can try to attack other players and steal their loot and steal whatever they're trying to harvest. The appeal of this game is definitely going to come once I get off of this map and get onto a real map. That's when the real intensity will start. So yeah, what I'm doing right now in terms of this game is I'm taking my walker and I'm walking outside of this square. And once you leave that square, your entire walker and everything inside of it is safe, and you can travel to different types of maps where different clans are established, and depending on what clan runs it, it's going to change like the tax rate on the outposts that are there. Definitely has some cool community mechanics in this game. So Darius, this is the person you're talking to in chat. He's come to save me. He's brought his nice ship to show off all his goods. Oh yeah, I don't have a grappling hook. How the hell do I get up there? There we go. So yeah, this is kind of one of the better ships you can make. As you can see, all this stuff on top, this would all be blank, so you get to place whatever you want on here. So all these chests, stoves, these furnace things over here, they all get added. Alright, broke open. I guess these aren't the ones we dragged.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Not the most agile fucking... Alright, fuck it. Just get back on, we'll just fucking...
Should do it. There it is. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I don't know what happened there.
Okay, thank god we didn't get stuck.
I was like, this guy's got some balls. Gonna need
Well.
mountains. Even Rocky had a mountains. How do you not go straight down? I don't know what's happening right now. I'm David Blaining it up right now.
What the fuck? Are you good?
I'm stuck on this tree.
Are you like actually stuck?
I think so. Alright, and this is why you play, so you can be the greatest ever. Why play Spider-Man when you could play Last Oasis? Because you know what Spider-Man doesn't have? A squirrel suit. Oh, yeah. Well, shit. Oh. Oh my god. Alright, back to basics. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Could do anything a spider can. Except have a squirrel suit. Oops. Alright, here we go. Last try. Last try. To be the best I could ever be. And we flying. Okay, I'm starting to get it. There we go, and then we dismount. Nope. Nope.